おはようございます。私の名前は Dr. Z です。どうぞよろしく。For those of you that don't speak Japanese, I just said, hello, my name is Dr. Z. Nice to meet you. And welcome to Climbing Hold News Reviews. Today we have an exclusive review of Magus Climbing Holds, which is a Japanese hold company, so on the other side of the ocean completely. We're super thankful for them sending us these holds. These are truly exclusive. We don't think anybody else in the US has these. Today we're going to be checking out their Sinister Series, and they truly are sinister. So check that out. This is awesome. So this hold company has a really fresh kind of aesthetic to them. It honestly reminds me of the old school So Ill holds. It's got a really cool vibe too. So as you can see, they're bright pink. We don't normally get this color in the US, so really cool to see that. Also, of course, the aesthetics, you've got like a scar running across the middle of that, and then you've got stitches keeping it in place. Now, these just aren't any scars. This was done by a doctor that's not very good, because you definitely have areas where that wound is not healing. Nope, it needs more help. Dr. Z would never do that to you. So anyways, more about the holds. These holds are sweet. So this is the jug series here. Honestly, I'm not sure I would call that a jug, because if we put this on anything more than like a 15-degree wall, you're gonna have to pull pretty hard. These are more kind of like sloper jugs in my opinion. They are super comfortable though. Your hand fits really nicely with them. Sometimes it depends on the hold, but if you're like this guy right here, if your thumb is in the right place, you're actually going to be using part of the aesthetic surface here, or if it's on one of the dual tech stitches, that could potentially make that hold a little bit harder in just a little bit. Cool little subtle things about these holds though. So in the jug series, there are 6 of them with varying in cuts. You can see this one's a little bit more of a jug, a little more in cut, but most of these are slopey, top rounded jugs. Super comfortable. I like them a lot. Again, there's 6 in the series, which is cool because normally we get like 4 or 5. So you get one more hold here in this set. But really nice. They do also have set screws. The set screws do not have metal washers, but that's okay. At least they have them to begin with. So you can secure these holds, make sure that they're going to be anchored into the wall and not spin on you. I'm super excited to put these on the wall. As you can also see, they're hollow back, so they're super light. The hollow back design is nice. Again, we have an area where the set screw is, it is reinforced by additional plastic. That's super important. And of course, the bolt hole is reinforced by additional plastic. So I'm really excited to put these up on the wall. We've got some bigger ones too. Those are my favorite in the set. We're going to show you guys those on the next video, so stay tuned for that. But really excited about these. I think they're going to be really, really fun. So then we're going to check out the pinches next, guys. Alright guys and gals, so we have the medium Sinister pinches, and honestly some of these are a little smaller, some of them are more medium in size, but as you can see, same cool aesthetic, that nice scar running right down the middle. We've got the sweet little stitches holding that in place. That's great. There are a total of 8 of these. This one's a little bit wider of a grip. These are hard. These are not easy holds for sure, but they're very comfortable. They fit well in your hand. They don't feel tweaky or anything like that, which is super important. Again, we've got set screws, so we're able to secure those to the wall. Super important with modern route setting. Some of the scars run up and down like you just saw. Some of the scars run more horizontally, so I think that's pretty neat too. Again, all the holds are hollow backed. There's a total of 8 in this series. Some of them are a little bit more positive. So like this one, for example, just sticks out a little bit more. It gives you a little bit more to grip on. Nice because of course with pinches, you can flip them. You've got a completely different hold now, which is cool. But very nice hold. Some of them are a little fatter. This one's a little fat. I like it. Feels really comfortable. But man, you put these on a 45, you're talking hard grades. So that's super cool. This is probably one of the biggest ones here. And again, this is just the medium series. These are fairly big for like medium holds. I think they're really comfortable. All right, guys, so we're gonna check out the large pinches. These are some of my favorites that they sent us. So really big holds, super cool, again, with the same aesthetics. This feels awesome in your hand. It's super comfortable. The way it's rounded right down in the middle just fits in perfectly with your palm. Doesn't feel real tweaky or anything like that. Again, depending on where you're using it, you could use this scar, let's say, as a thumb catch. So very nice in the way that they're designed in terms of them being not only aesthetic, but functional in those aesthetics. So here's the second one in that series. Again, really nice, super cool, comfortable holds. My buddy Vicente that you guys have seen in all the climbing videos, he's a crusher. He showed up the other day, saw these and was like, we need to climb on those. Those are super cool. And honestly, I think that's the same reaction you're gonna get at gyms with the fresh kind of aesthetic and vibe that is just, it's neat. And honestly, they're doing cool stuff too. They're working on a dual text line of those. We just posted a teaser of that earlier this week. They also have these cool like block type holds, really thin blocks that have like a gunshot aesthetic to them. There's also another series that's called the Sabertooth series that actually looks like, to me, like folded origami pieces. A lot of really renowned setters and shapers have commented on those holds saying how cool they are aesthetically. I totally agree. I think they're really, really neat. So I know these guys are looking for a distributor in the US and probably across the world. So if you're interested in at all having that conversation with them and taking things further, these guys are bringing something fresh to the table. I definitely think they're just going to get better and better. So get in touch with me or them directly and we will hook something up. So that's it for the first part of our video. Of course, we're going to be doing some route setting with these. We're going to be doing some climbing with these. It's going to be super fun. We do have a whole nother round of holds to show you, including my favorite holds, which are basically these big slopey jugs. So stay tuned for those. We're going to check them out. All right, guys and gals, here is a look at the Sinister series from Japanese company Magus Climbing Holds. We're going to be looking at their jugs as well as their medium and their large pinches here. So let's check those out. Let's get up close. So here are the medium pinches. Really neat holds. Again, we've got this cool scar aesthetic. I think you'll be able to see it better this way. Here we go. Cool scar aesthetic running across those. Got some dual tech stitches in place. Very comfortable holds. Again, not super big, but actually a pretty nice size for medium holds. Hard. These are hard holds. The way that these pinches are rounded, as you can see, they're pretty slopey. So you don't have a ton to really grab onto other than kind of where the base of the hold is. And that is typically where our aesthetic is not. So obviously it's going to be a little harder that way. So I really like these though, very neat. And I really like these even more. So these are the large pinches. And again, same aesthetics. Oh yeah, here's the logo. Check that out. That's the Magus Climbing Holds logo. Looks really cool. That's of course on every single hold. We have got stitches and we've got scars running across those. Man, if this is your doctor, you need a new doctor. I think that's why they're called the Sinister Series. They really kind of evoke like a Halloween type vibe. These holds honestly would be perfect for like Halloween competitions. I could see these things glowing in the dark on finals routes. Really, really cool. Definitely want to see these get into the US here. So yeah, check those out. All right, well, let's take a look on the other side here. We've got the jugs. So the jugs are super cool. Nice and comfortable. Again, you're getting a little look at how those two are a little bit more in-cut than the others are. Some of them are pretty much straight slopers. Some of them have a little bit more in-cut to them. And you're seeing that super cool aesthetic again with the scars, the bad doctoring, bad doctor. So I really like these. These are some of my favorite holds in the set. I'm really excited to get them up on the wall, climb on them. Again, there are some bigger ones too. And those are, I keep saying this because I really like this hold set, but those are my absolute favorites from the set. So we're going to put them up on the wall. We're going to talk about route setting. We're going to climb on them, and then we'll let you guys know what we think. So check them out. Go to their website. Again, this is a Japanese hold company exclusive. It is not easy to get holds shipped from Japan to the US, so we really appreciate that this company took the time and, of course, the finances to do this. We're really excited to work with international companies like themselves and really help them gain a foot in the US market. So get in touch with us or get in touch with them, and we'll hopefully see these holds in gyms soon. All right, guys. So stay tuned. We've got a whole nother video to show you with the rest of the Sinister Climbing series from Magus Climbing Holds.